All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash, Barakathum. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the argument across the globe, teaching the word, truth, and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Saturday now from the great millstone camp in Chicago with a lesson. Just a lesson going to about our family. And as much as we love them, they're not going to get the truth. All right? And we've all done this. We've all spent hours and days and our breath and time trying to get them to understand the scriptures. And although they may agree on some points of the scriptures, all right, ultimately they don't believe the Bible. And it shows by their action, it shows by how they treat you, how they buck up, and how they cast you away from their presence, man. All right, hold on, let me write that down. Salaki, I'm at work, I'll speak. All right, and no matter how much you love them, and much and much you want them to be saved and to see things the way you see them, it's not for them. All right, Yahweh Shai said it is given unto you to know the mysteries of Yahweh Shai, but to them was not given. All right. He also said, and Paul also said that Israel had not obtained what they seeking for, but the elect have obtained, and the rest were blinded. You see, we got to accept the fact that Yahweh Shai just don't want your mom, your sister, your wife, your uncle, your friend, your cousin. You see? All right, so it's not up to us to go out of our way, so to speak, and try to wake them up. It's up to Yahweh Shai. All right, just like how you woke us up, and He can do the same for them. All right. Now, yes, we do tell them that you're an Israelite. All right, you do tell them, and I say you do tell them because in the beginning we all go through the part of telling them about the abominable foods and the holidays and growing a beard and things of that nature. But they're not going to practice those customs that we as Israelites should be following. All right. So when they start to speak evil of you, when they start to shun you, hey, take that as a good thing, man. All right. You cannot get back that wasted breath. You cannot get back that wasted time that you have spent trying to tell them and trying to get them to see what it is that you believe in as the truth. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna get to the couple. Hold on, the Lord give me something too. Oh man. Con. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get to Luke 6 and 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. And although we have this treasure hidden in earthen vessels, and we're rich in the knowledge and in the spirit of the truth of Yahweh Shai bestowed upon us, hey, we are poor, and we're in a poor condition. We're still being called by bywords. We're still being treated as if we are nothing. All right? But but that's okay. The Lord said, they that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right? So we endure this current condition that we're in, being poor, being downtrodden, being spoken against. All right? Hey, our inheritance is going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Where all goodness dwells, okay? So blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Right? Because right now, even though the word of Yahweh Shai has taken root in all the continents across, I'm gonna say, most of the continents on this globe, okay, and that we are, and that the word of the Lord has been expanded to many different countries, and we have various different ethnicities, so to speak, tribes, all right, in these countries that are teaching the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai, all right. We are still not looked upon as prophets or men of the Lord, all right. And we see the prosperity of the wicked. We see the lower state that our people are in. We see that although we're in this truth, that we're still going off. We're still under this subjection of this flesh. We still have wicked thoughts. We are not 100% on point in everything that we do. All right? We're upset that we have this truth, and yet we're not able to get ahead in society, so to speak, because of the curses. All right? But guess what? The time is coming now to where we're starting to see the downfall of America. We're starting to see the people who have mocked us, who have scorned us, who have shunned us. They're starting to see and feel the crunch and the pressure of Yahweh Shemi Shai and his prophecies coming to pass. You see? And yes, it feels good to see people who have cast us out, who have kicked us out of our homes. When I say our homes, yes, brothers have been kicked out of their own homes, man. Okay? Brothers have been put on child support. Brothers have been had the police called on them. Brothers have lost jobs, have took a lot of L's in this truth. All right, intentionally, being done intentionally by people they so-called love, man. All because you refuse to participate in family gatherings, all because you refuse to celebrate Christmas or a birthday, or you refuse to eat abominable foods. They cast you out as being crazy, over righteous. All right, but to watch them going through the things that you prophesied, or that the Bible prophesied about, and that you have talked to them about, hey, it is a delightful thing to see and to hear these people starting to sigh and cry about the gas, about the food, about the high prices of the high inflation, man. You see? And this is our time is coming very soon, is that we're going to that the Lord is going to make known who He exactly is dealing with. And yes, we're going to mock. We're going to laugh at their calamities, man. We're going to mock when their fear comes. All right. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." All right. So the Lord calls us blessed when nobody wants to be around us, man. All right. The Lord calls us blessed when people talk about you, call you out your name. All right. 'Cause ultimately, it's because they hate Yahweh Shai, man. They hate you because the truth of the scriptures affects and it clashes with their idea of what a man of the Lord should be, of what a so-called Christian should be, because they've been poisoned and they've been manipulated, all right, and lulled to sleep by the false philosophies and the doctrines of devils. All right. So it's a good thing that we're not invited to the company or to the family picnic. Hey, there's nothing wrong with not being included in the world, man. All right? So rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets, man. All right? And you can just look through the history of our people, of our forefathers, of the men of the Lord, who have suffered great things by the hands of their people, man. All right? He said, you can just read Paul. All right, Paul said, I was in peril by his own journeymen, man, by his own countrymen, man. You see? Yahushua was given up to be crucified unto Pontius Pilate by who? By Israelites, man. You see? Jeremiah. You see? The men of the Lord has always been has always been in opposition with the rest of the nation, man. All right? Let's get this real quick. All right, this is what I wanted. This is Proverbs 29 and 27, and there's more, Lord, I'm going to read them. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked, man. Right, so we can sit here and tell our people that it's not good to eat abominable foods or to serve other gods, okay? It's not good to sleep with other men's wives. It's not good to break the commandments. But when you do that, hey, they mark you as someone who's trying to be a corrector, a reprover, somebody who thinks that you're better than them, without just taking the counsel and advice, or even just the simple basic thing of adhering to the words of Yahushua. All right, they despise you. All right, and that's just something that we must endure. That's something that we must deal with at this current time and at the state that we're in, man. All right. There's another somebody get himself an evil blot. Proverbs 9 and 7 says, he that reproveth a scorner giveth himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man giveth himself a blot. Right, man. Now you got your people, your family members, they're talking about you to other family members, man, calling you crazy, saying that you're in a cult. All right. Hey, but that's okay. That's fine, man. Hey, but there's nothing wrong with suffering for Yahweh Shem Yahushua's namesake, man. All right. Look at this. Right. This is 1 Peter 2 and 12. It says, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, that may by your good works which they shall behold glorify the Most High in the day of visitation, man. All right? And that's why it's important that we do the right things and we're constantly walking in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because our people are always watching, man. All right? The people who you're around, all right, they see the change in you. They see you growing your beard. They see you putting down the bottle or putting down the squares and putting down the mota. for my Latino brothers, all right, hey, they see the change in you, all right. So we got to be mindful that we keep that we abstain from all appearances of evil, because they don't understand deceivers and yet true. They don't understand where there's no law, there's no transgression. You see, all right. But to have an honest report amongst them, all right, so they could be converted by just your actions, man, and your deeds. All right? So, hey, don't get mad when they separate you. Don't get mad when they talk about you. All of this is part of doing the work for y'all about me. I'm shy. All right? I know there's more. Okay, Con. I'm gonna forget that. Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. All right? So once you start coming in the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai, professing his name, confessing his name, teaching his name, all right? Hey, that in itself is going to bring separation between you and your family, man. Okay? Verse 52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right? And, hey, matter of fact, there's another one that said own house. That's the one I wanted. That's the word variance. The water. Matthew 10 and 35. I'm going to start at 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? And this is about the return of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right? Because if that wasn't the case, when Yahweh Shai came, all right, the first time, all right, before he was crucified, he would have set up the kingdom of heaven already. You see? So this is talking about the second coming of our Lord. When he comes this time, he's bringing a sword, man. All right? For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and the man's foes shall be they of his own household. All right? So just know that if you're in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, you're in the truth. Hey, the people who you love the most, who are in your home, hey, they're gonna hate you the most, man. They're gonna be your enemies, man. All right? Let's get this one, and we're gonna close it out. Matthew 7. That's a good one. Matthew 7 and 6. It said, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you. All right? So don't be trying to break down the scriptures to these unbelieving people, man. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your niece, your nephew. All right? Because at some point they're going to get offended. All right? And also they're going to try to, and also they might not even say nothing until the time is right, because they're watching, they're observing you. All right? They're watching what you say, observing what you do, who you hang with, how you dress. All right? And they're going to try to use the scriptures against you. You see? So now you're in the back and forth, all right, with them trying to tell them that they don't understand the scriptures or understand what it is they're talking about. So save yourself some trouble, save yourself some time, and save yourself some breath of air, man. All right? All right? And just leave your family alone, man. All right? The truth ain't for them. If it was for them, they would get it. All right? So that one said, call halal, yabashmi outside. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Till next time, shalom and a Bible ball.